Alrighty then. All right, we have 7 open spots. I'm going to start running some minis. This is for the case break of Chrome 7 next Saturday. This coming Saturday, case break of Chrome 7. If we hit a super, one participant will take home a Chrome 7 hobby case. You keep all your hits from the hobby that we rip for you. I'm overdue for a super, so hopefully this week is the week. Let's run the mini, and then I will do some interactive boards if you want to do some. I was thinking a Sapphire 5 pack war. The best hit would get all the base. You would keep only 8 participants there. 8 participants. You would keep any hits pulled, but the best hit would get the base and the Sapphire base card. So that would be the pack war winner would get that. Let's see. Let's run this mini, and then we'll see about running a Sapphire 5 pack war. All right, your starting lineup for today is Danielle Bell, Brett Sweat, Galloping Glenn, Drippy Dan, Mad Mike, New Wave Dave, Gizmo, Drippy Dan, Brett Sweat, Ski and Skiza, and New Wave Dave. Let me get these copied and pasted, and let's run this bad boy. Doom. Let's see. First and second. Get a hobby box ripped in Chrome 7 on that case break. So here we go. Without further ado, let's find a winner. Let's go. Up top, we got Danielle Bell, and down below is New Wave Dave. Good luck, everybody. Here, whatnot, you can watch over here. You can watch right there. You can watch right there. 5 times around the world. Top two win a hobby. Let's go. Glenn, a Mad Mike, Brett Sweat, New Wave Dave, and the winner of the top 2 goes to New Wave Dave and Ski and Skiza. 7 and 13, the classic numbers right there. 7 and 13. They take down a Chrome 7 hobby. That's New Wave David Grogan and Skiing with Skiza. All right, there's still some open spots there. That break's not until Saturday. David Grogan and Skiza, you've been added to the prize pool. Let me do that right now. Let me congratulate those 2 winners, and then let's get to that Sapphire 5 rippage. There are some open spots this week, and Sapphire 1 and 3 are sold out. Sapphire 4 has 1 open spot, I believe. Sapphire 5, couple open spots. Not a lot of breaks this week. It looks like Edge and JJ are not doing S5 this week, or at least Edge is doing next Sunday. Let's see. And then Friday is S1 here at Calvert Cards. And then Saturday we got a Monster Whatnot show. Bella's last week, so we're going to bang out a bunch of stuff. All right, this is, that was Skiza and David Grogan. Congrats to Skiza and David Grogan. Alrighty then. Does anybody want to play a raffle for another hobby? It'd be $13 a spot. 1 winner would get a hobby in that case break. That's an interactive board I could do. I could also do this one, and this would be a pack war. Only 8 participants. 8 participants. And the pack war would go like this. Each spot would be assigned a pack. Each spot would be assigned a pack. Let me see. All right, so it'd be $50 a spot. $50 a spot, and I would shuffle up the packs, and then we would just go in the order of spots selected. So if you want to play, it is $50 a spot. I'll write your name down here. I'll shuffle up the packs. 50 bucks. Claim a spot, pay via PayPal, or I can drop it on Whatnot. But if you want to play, pick a spot and let's rip 8 packs. Best hit would get all the base and the Sapphire base card. If it's a tie, for example, we pull 2 reds out of one, and it's a tie. The tie would be decided by the lowest parallel on there. So a 1 out of 5 would be lower than a 2 out of 5. So the 1 out of 5 would win. If it's still a tie, then I'll just randomize the 2 names and we'll find a winner that way. So there you go. If you want a spot, let me know. Tell me what spots you want. Let me know. Hey, Brett. Hello, hello. Let me know the numbers you want if you want to play. I could do a Chrome 7 too. I could do a Chrome 7. Brett, I could do a Chrome 7. But let's see if we can get the Sapphire 5. I'm kind of all caught up for the weekend, and I thought I'd run a couple fun things. So we could do that. We could do that. 5 and 7. Okay, right here's the board. You see the board here? The board's right here. 1 through 8. 5 and 7 goes to Drizzle. Open spots 1 through 4, 6 and 8. I'd shuffle up. Brett, I could do that afterwards. I'd shuffle up the packs, and the best hit would get all the base. All right, Drizzle. Spot 9. There is no spot 9. There's only 8 packs. There's 8 packs in a there's 8 packs in a Sapphire 5 box. The spot 9 would not get any packs. There's only 8 packs in there, guys. 8 packs. All right, spot 1. All right, go ahead and ship it. I'm going to go ahead and start ripping the pack war. Jason G, I don't care. We don't need it full. If you want to buy a pack, let me know. Best hits. Best hits. 8 packs in here. Let me shuffle up, and then we'll start ripping. All right, so far we have 2 participants. That would be Drizzle and Jason Glenn. So right now, let's shuffle it up. And then Jason Glenn, you'll go 1. Drizzle, you go 5 and 7. If anybody wants to grab a spot, let me know. 50 a spot. 50 a spot if you want to play. $50. $50 hairs. All right, empty box. Let's go. Shuffle up and deal, dealer. Shuffle up and deal. All right, there we go. Okay, so the order of the rip is Jason Glenn on the 1, Drizzle pack 5, and Drizzle pack 7. Anyone else want to play? If not, there we go. I'll have some packs left over. Let's see. Ooh, doggies. I wouldn't be able to announce, if others don't play, I won't be able to announce the winner of the base until I go through all the packs, though. So I'll have to rip the packs live, and then I would announce at a later time the winners. Anyone else want to jump on? If not, it's 50 bucks a pack. You get any hits that we pull, and the best hit gets all the base. All right, Jason Glenn, you get pack 1. Let's see what you got. It is 50 bucks a spot if anybody wants to play. On Whatnot, it would be 55 a spot. 55 a spot on Whatnot. If you want me to drop it as available on Whatnot, let me know. It would be 55 on Whatnot or 50 via Facebook. Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. 1 random. All right, Chaco, let's put you on the 3. All right, half the box is sold out. If anybody else wants to play, I already shuffled them up. Does anybody else want to play? Jason Glenn, you get pack 1 shuffled up. Here we go, Jason Glenn. Let's see what's in store for you. JG, and JG says, survey says, Louise Squeeze, Pilgrim, and Dirty Birdie. That is pack 1. Does anybody want pack 2? That was pack 1 for Jason Glenn. Does anybody want pack 2? We have some big news for pack 2. For all our Hop two, biddy bang boom, hop two. Nobody wants pack two. Okay, I'm going to skip pack two. Pack two goes to the back of the bus right here. Pack three comes out, and this is for Choco Santa. This is for Choco Santa right here. Let's find you something, Choco. Looks like a nice orange for Choco. Choco is the leader in the clubhouse right now with an orange. 7 out of 25. 7 out of 25 on the orange. Let's go. That goes to Choco. Let me write your name on that one. So far, that's the leader. 7 out of 25 going to Choco. That's pack number 3. Pack number 2 is still available if anybody wants it. Looks like Jason Glenn wants pack number 4. 7 out of 25, 255A. 7 out of 25. Let me get your name on that one. Choco right there. All right, 2 packs ripped so far. 2 packs ripped. Where is my... There, maybe. That'll work. All right, I got you, Choco. Boom. 1 hit revealed so far, and that's Choco Santa right there. Paid for pack 4. Okay. All right, Jason. Let's get you something right here. Here comes pack 4, and then pack 5 is Drizzle. Pack 4 was not the answer we were looking for. Pack 4 was not the answer. All right, that was Jason Glenn on pack 4. So check orange. Drizzle on the 5. All right, here we go, Drizzle on pack 5. Billy H says 6. Billy H. All right, so far we've seen 1 hit. 1 hit right here. All right, pack 5 goes to Drizzle. Let's see what's in store for Drizzle. Looks like a dotted Lionel. 46 out of 75. Only 2 hits revealed so far. Typically, Sapphire 5 reveals 5 hits. So we might have 3 hits left in the deck. Might have 3 so far. A fuchsia, and that goes to Drizzle. For Shizzle, it's Drizzle right there on the dotted Lionel. And that is Drizzle. Let's go. The old school pack war. The old school pack war right there. All right. Let me get Drizzle on here. And then Billy H is on deck. He's up next. And then Drizzle again. Pack 2 and 8 are open. Pack 2. 2 is going to have... Does anybody want pack 2? Pack 2. $55 through Whatnot. $50 through Facebook. Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. If you want me to post it up on Whatnot, I can. It'd be $55 through Whatnot. It's a little bit cheaper through Facebook. Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. But either way, I'll sell them. And that was Drizzle. This is just me deciding to go live because I was bored and I was like, I want to rip some shit. I want to rip something. All right. Earlier, we had 2 winners win a hobby box in that case break. Okay. Jason Glenn, you're claiming all kinds of numbers here. So you want 2 and 8. It looks like JG just closed at 2 and 8. Just want to make sure on that. 2 is going to have the sauce. Okay, so that's not a claim. The claim looks like 2 and 8 to Jason Glenn. Jason, please confirm that before I close the board. Please confirm that that's what you want. Why did my music stop? 2 and 8, JG. Just waiting for Jason. Jason, you confirming you want 2 and 8. 2 and 8. Okay, board is closed. Jason on the 2, and that pack 2 is right there. I said it in the back. And Jason on the 8. All right, get your payments in. Let's finish this box out. So far, an orange and a fuchsia. And now we have the blasted ones on Facebook. You can also find Billy. I was gonna promote you over there, Billy. On Billy, what's your handle on, is it Blasted Ones on Whatnot? Blasted Ones on Whatnot? Or it's Billy something. Billy, okay. This is Billy H. Billy H. scoops and scores a gold Russ Puss. The jackpot, Scott, goes to the best hit. 10 out of 50 goes to Billy H. GPK Bill 79. GPK Bill 79 on Whatnot. Make sure and give GPK Bill 79 a follow. 253A, 10 out of 50. 10 out of 50. Thank you, GPK Bill 79, otherwise known as the Blasted One. And that is hit number 3. We should have at least 2 more hits left. Can we beat an orange? Can we beat an orange? Let's see. As of right now, Choco Santa is the leader in the clubhouse. Choco Santa is the leader in the clubhouse. All right, that was Billy H. I would rip a Chrome 7 hobby if Brad, if you want to do that. I could do a Digi maybe, or no. Let's do packs. Let's do packs. I'll price it out. We'll do packs. I'll do a board. We can do it that way. We'll do it that way. Brad, if you're still on, I'll do it for you if you want to after this is done. All right, these all go to, as of right now, Choco Santa. Let me put that jackpot, Scott, in a bag for you. In a team bag. That's not a team bag. That's a penny sleeve, you ding dong. I'm not calling you a ding dong, Choco Santa. Calling me one because I was calling it a bag. It's a bag. All right, there we go. That goes to the winner of all the base. Okay, let's do packs. Let's do packs then. Okay, here we go. This is 7 and 8 because that 2's back there. So let's finish out 7 and 8 first. This is Drizzle. For Shizzle, it's Drizzle. Ooh, that base card took a beating. What is wrong with that? Nothing. For Shizzle, it's Drizzle. Jason Glenn, so you're saying there's a chance. Jason Glenn, so you're saying there's a chance. All right, pack 2 and 8 right here. We'll go with 2 first. That's where you said the sauce was. Let's see if pack 2 has the sauce or not. Pack 2 has a little sauce, a green sauce, Vanessa Undresser, 88 out of 99, all new 5A. 88 out of 99, all new 5A. That goes to Jason Glenn right there. A nice green. That is that's 4 hits so far. Let's find that 5th, maybe 6 hits. That is Gizmo right there, taking down a Vanessa Undresser. So far, we got a fuchsia, a gold, an orange, and a green. Let's pull a banger right here. Oh, these all go in the base pile. Fun and James. All right, good luck, Jason Glenn. This is pack number 8. Pack number 8. What do we have in store here in pack number 8? And it looks like another green. Fun and James, 84 out of 99. We did get 5 hits. Choco Santa is the winner of all the base. Jason Glenn gets 2 greens. Drizzle gets a fuchsia, and Billy H gets the elusive Goldilocks. But Choco Santa takes down all of the base right there. Fun and James. We didn't have any packs with 2 hits. That goes to there, and congratulations to Choco Santa. You won today's pack war, and you get all the base and the Sapphire base card. Choco, you are today's winner, and your hit was a 7 out of 25 in the orange. Let me get you bagged up here. Let's run a pack war with Chrome 7. So how the pack war will work with Chrome 7 is best hit. You keep all the hits that come from your packs. You keep all the hits, okay? But the best hit wins the base, all the little side base stuff, the negatives, the base refractors. The best hit would get that. Same rules as here. Now, you would keep remember the names, the sketches, the autographs, anything like that pulled in the hobby box, you would keep. But you would not keep because it would go to the best hit. We get all the sloppy base. All the sloppy base goes to the best hit. So let me cue this up. And if the break doesn't sell out, that's fine. I will use the rest of the packs at a later date, but I'll have to just continue on the pack war with those packs. So I'd put them aside and go, okay, we continue on tomorrow. I would hope that we'd have enough to clear out all of them. I think we will. I think we will. We shall see. All right, Jason Glenn with the 2 hits there. And Billy H. Drizzle, all names are on there. Let's do a two pack sell. We'll do it as 2 packs. 2 packs each. So only 12 spots. All right, we're gonna do this as 2 packs each. Let me price this out real quick. Let me price this out. All right. It is going to be 13, 12 spots. Claim your numbers now, 1 through 12. I'm going to shuffle the packs up, 1 through 12. You get 2 packs each. And we will rip a Chrome 7 hobby, 2 packs each. Yeah, Choco, you can have an empty box, sure. Sure. 2 packs each, 13 bucks, get you 2 packs of Chrome 7. Where is my Chrome 7? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Ooh. Right there. Let's do that one. All right. Anybody want it? 2. Yeah, it's better than playing blackjack and walking away with nothing. At least you got 2 greens, Jason Glenn. Jason, at least you got 2. All right. Does anybody want any packs of Chrome 7? You keep all your hits. 2, 4, 6 goes to Brett. All right. That's 6 packs for Brett. All right, well, let's go ahead and start ripping then. Let's start ripping. 13 bucks gets you 2 packs. Let me get this out of the way, and let's start ripping. All righty then. Best hit gets all the base refractors, negatives, all that junk. You get to keep it all. Best hit gets it. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 39. Packs 9 and 10. Gizmo on the 9 and 10. 9 and 10 is Gizmo. If anybody wants to play through Whatnot, let me know. If you don't have Facebook, let me know, and I can post some spots up there. All right, we sold 5 spots. Let's go ahead and start ripping. If you want to join via Whatnot, let me know. It'd be a little bit more expensive. Let's see, 15 bucks. 15 bucks via Whatnot if you wanted to play. All right, let's shuffle these up and let's get to ripping. Brett, you'll get. I'll stack them up, and we'll just go in that order. Let's go. I was just bored on a Sunday, and I was just like, I want to rip something. Let's rip it. Let's go. All right. All right, 13 bucks a spot. 13 bucks a spot, get you 2 packs. All right, spot 1 was not chosen, so those 2 packs, they go to the back of the bus. Spot 2 was chosen. Why is this keep screwing with my music? Stop it. Just skip the crap. What is it? Super Bowl time? All right, first 2 right here. All right, thank you, Brett. Thank you, Brett. Appreciate it. All right, spot 2 right here. We do have some open spots. Spot 1 we put to the back of the bus. Nobody chose that. Spot 2 and 4. All right, this is spot 2. Good luck, Brett. If anybody else wants to play, let me know. 13 bucks gets you 2 packs. 2 packs, you keep your hits. All right, let's see how the first one goes. And in this corner, we have Sappy Sarah, Louise Squeeze, Bratty Matty, Wheelberry, Sappy Sarah, Filled Up Phillip, and Shuffled Sherman. For right there. For. Okay, so that just goes in the base pile. And then we skip spot 3. You accept Zell. I do accept Zell. Christian, I do accept Zell. All right, spot 3 was unclaimed. So that goes back here. That is 1 and 3. Now we go to 4. And this is Brett. Right here, Brett. Good luck. Oh, spot 7 was claimed by Christian. All right, Christian, thank you. I'll put you on. You can pay me afterwards, Christian. I'll give you my details. Okay, that was spot 4. Spot 1 and 3 were skipped. So then that's a stack over there. Spot 5 is also skipped right there. So that's goofy way of doing it, but that's what I do. I do goofy things. This is spot 6. Spot 6 for Brett, and then Christian. Christian is on the 7. All right. This is Brett again. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to stack these in the order right there. 1, 3, and 5. 2 packs, 13 bucks, each 2 packs. This is Brett's last chance summer dance. And then 7 goes to Christian. Here we go, Brett. Oh, 1 and 3. Okay, I'll get those back out, Brett. I'll get those back out. Let's see how Christian does here. This is you keep your hits. Best hit takes down all the base refractors, negatives, just the base stuff, the purples, all that good stuff. All right, this is Brett's last pack right here, and then we go to Christian. Brett, I don't know what to tell you. I had no luck for you on those. No luck for you on those. All right, Christian, you are up next. Christian, let's find you something here. And then we'll go back and rip packs 1 and 3 for Brett. All right, here we go. Looks like we got a blue wave of some sort in there. All right, Christian, looks like you got something. Christian, you got to escalate Nate. 289C, 15 out of 75. 289C. Hitting Ronnie. Broom with Bruno, Armand Armand, and Alien. So as of right now, that is the top hit in the deck, and that goes to Christian. Let me write your name on that bad boy. Again, best hit gets all of that funky base stuff that comes out of a Chrome 7 hobby. The base refractors, the purples, the negatives, all that base stuff goes to the best hit. And right now it's Christian. Christian with the best hit, 15 out of 75. 1 hit revealed so far. Let's go back in time and rip packs 1 and 3 for Brett. We're going back in time, and then Jason Glenn will get to you. We will. All right, this is Christian. Boom. There you go, Christian. You put your name on that one. Going back in time. Pack 1 and pack 3. Here we go. And this is Brett. All 4 of these packs go to Brett. So let's just stack them up. Stack them up good. We'll be doing a full case of this next Saturday. If we hit a super, 1 lucky winner will take down a Chrome 7 hobby case, a Hobby Lobby. This is Brett. Brett's going to poke my eyes out if I can't get him a hit at least out of these 2. Come on, Brett. Let's find you something. Brett, I think I see a sparkle and fade in there for you, Brett. Oh, we got a Screwy Dewey, 49 out of 199 on a 282A. Haunted Forest, you were right to go back in time because I think you got a second hit in the deck, and you do. A Monte Carlo, 102 out of 299. A Monte Carlo. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Have a Nice Day. All right, Brett, you got 2 hits that time, so you were right thinking the 1 and the 3 there. So here we go. This goes to Brett, picking up 2 hits. Where are they now? You get to keep. No, remember the name. Sorry. Remember the name you get to keep. Where are they now are just base. Those are not considered a hit. Those are just base. Where are they now are just base cards. But remember the names are considered hits. It's kind of the same rules that I do with the case break. You get any hits. Remember the name, sketches, anything numbered, autographs, C cards, that kind of fun stuff. Those both go to Brett right there. Let me get you on there, Brett. All right, open spot. Does anybody want spot 8? That's what's up next. Spot 8. Otherwise, we're going to skip to Gizmo on the 9. Does anybody want spot 8? Is Brett.
If you can buy something miles away with a tap.
That is Brett. All right, Brad, I got your name on there. Nobody wants spot 8. All right, I'm going to kick it to the curb. Spot 8 getting kicked to the curb. I'll put it underneath this one. All right, so we have 2 unclaimed now, and that was 8. Now it goes Gizmo, Gizmo. 4 packs for Gizmo. Here we go. Oh, you want 8 now. Okay, hold on. Okay, they're on the bottom because I put the other one on top. So they're those 2 because that's how I put them in the same order. That is spot 8. Okay, this is spot 8. And this is Brett. We did a Sapphire 5-box earlier. That was won by Choco Santa. And an empty for Choco. And an empty. All right, here we go. This is spot 8. Spot 8. Brainless Brian. Valerie's Vomit. A bricked card. There we go. Dirty Birdie, Cut Up Carmen, and June Swoon. All right, so far Christian is getting all that base. All right, here is Jason Glenn's 4. And then all we have left is 1, 2, 3 more. If anybody wants all 3, let me know. $13, get you 2 packs. $13, get you 2 packs. All right, this is Jason Glenn, a.k.a. Gizmo. Gizmo right here. All right, Gizmo's wagging his tail. He's like, Scott, pull me a sketch. Pull me something good to eat. Let's go. All right. Oh, I see a greenie in there. I don't think the greenie's going to beat Christian, though. I think that's out of 99. I could be wrong. I thought that was the case. All right, here we go. 3 hits so far discovered. All right, here we go. And we got Bust. This is for Jason Glenn. Oh, nice. Busted Armand Gilliam. Derry Canary. William Penn. Monte Carlo. Modern Art is the green. Screwy Dewey and Pete C. Jason Glenn, you're the leader in the clubhouse with the greens, that's for sure. 50 out of 99. Your 3rd green today. Your 3rd green. That's a 50 out of 99. All new 4B. All new 4B. All right, there are 3 racks left. There's got to be another hit in there. There's got to be. That's only 4 hits revealed, and we have 3 left to buy. Does anybody want them? Does anybody want them? Boom. Spot 1. Okay, we're going back in time. Christian says spot 1. That goes to Jason Glenn right there with the 3rd green of the day. All right, here we go. This is 4 more. I'll take 4 more discos. Keep freezing. Okay. All right, Jason Glenn, you get these last 2. So that's $26 for you. $26 for you. All right, here we go. This is Christian on the 1 hole. And then Jason Glenn, you're getting the 11 and 12 slots there. All right, let's see what's in store here. This is Christian. Christian is the leader in the clubhouse. Christian, if you don't beat that drool blue, you might be in trouble with Gizmo. We'll find out. Let's see. All right, so we got a Monte Carlo. Oh, boy. That is an autograph right there. You keep that bad boy. That is a Rory autograph right there. Would you look at that? Oh, boy. There you go. I believe that beats that drool. Would you look at that? Nice auto. Rory auto on the 1 spot. Nobody wanted the 1 spot. Nobody wanted the 1 spot. Or was it the 5 spot? I can't remember where that spot was, but that was the early on one. All right, that is right there going to Christian. Boom. Congratulations, Christian. You just got yourself a Rory auto. That's a base auto. They also make a gold auto. And a red auto, I believe. I don't think I pulled a red auto yet. Maybe this weekend we will. Fun and James. All right, here we go, Gizmo. You get the last 4. You got to beat an autograph. Can you do it? What would beat an autograph? At least a red would beat an autograph. I'd say a sketch would beat an autograph too, but have to pull out the odds. Hopefully that's a problem we have. Hopefully we do have that happen. Super. Oh, the super autos. I have yet to see a super auto. I'd like to see something fun like that this weekend. Ooh, yes. I would. All right, here we go. Jason Glenn, let's find you something good to eat in here. Fletcher, Stretcher, Staircasey, Sticky Nicky, Miles Smiles, Modern Art, Vernessler, Undresser, Teapot, Brainless Brian, Gladiator Glenn, Christine Vaccine, Jughead Ted, Gooey Huey and the News, William Pind, Medicate, and Max Stacks. Christian takes it down. Congratulations to Chaco Santa and Christian. Christian takes it down with an autograph and a blue drool right there. Escalate Nate on the C card and the Rory Auto. Christian, you also take down all of that base. I'd have to just look at the odds. It's whatever the odds are of getting a. So if the odds are, how my pack wars would work would be if the odds are tougher to get a Rory Auto than an orange, then the Rory Auto would beat an orange. But if getting an orange is tougher than a Rory Auto, then it'd flip. And they have those odds on there. I just have to look them up. But it gets a little goofy with Chrome because they have things like that. All right, guys. Yeah, that was sweet. The last thing that I could offer, if anybody wants to, is it would be $13 a spot. One winner would get a Chrome 7 Hobby in the Hobby case break. If nobody wants to play that, so it'd be a raffle for one winner. If nobody wants to play that, no worries. I'm going to shut down shop. If somebody wants to play it, let me know, and I would put that board up. Otherwise, we just ripped a Sapphire 5 box and a Chrome 7 Hobby. I'm sweating out here. It's a little hot out in the shop. All right, it looked like no takers on that. Look at Calvert Cards, Garbage Pail Kids Alive, the real deal. I am going to drop another mini for 2 more hobbies on that big super challenge this coming weekend. This weekend, we are going to, Sapphire 1 is sold out. Sapphire 3 is sold out. Sapphire 4 has a couple of open spots. Sapphire 5 has, I think, 6 open spots in Sapphire 5 case break. And then the Digi Break has 1 digit open if you want to play in that. That's this weekend. We're also going to bust a full case of Chrome 7 Hobbies. And then the last Whatnot show with Bella. We're going to do that at 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock Eastern on Saturday. We're going to be banging out all kinds of fun stuff. Dress to Grotesque, Craniacs, We Hate the 90s Collector, Chrome 7, Sapphire 2 through 5, Chrome 1 through 7, all kinds of fun shit. That will be the only Whatnot show scheduled in June. So if you want to play in that, look for that on Saturday, roughly 4 o'clock Eastern. So, and then the rest of this week's going to be just some little raffles here and there, but Friday kicks off the busy weekend of breaks. If you missed it this past weekend, we did pull a super, you idiot. It's a Pad Paraja for Josh Myers, Junk Food John. We pulled that. That thing has been hiding away for 5 years. And then on Saturday, we pulled a couple of reds. Sapphire 5, we pulled a red, and we also pulled a red in Sapphire 4. Sapphire 3 was kind of a turd. So hopefully it bounces back this Saturday. All right, guys, have a good rest of your Sunday, and thank you all for playing. And as always, I will see you soon on the boards. Take care, everybody.